Yeah, we're gonna have to. That shaft don't look hurt. Yeah, the shaft don't look hurt whatsoever. So my only option would be to have a drop-in setup. Would be to 378. Did I count that right? Let me see. 72, right? Let me see. 1, 60, 61, 71. I counted wrong. 71, 71, and then 19. Right? So let's verify. Make sure. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19. Yep. 19 is correct. All right. Now, that's where the misconfusion came in. I had it wrong. Craig, you still in here? I think my last live dropped. I'm guessing that's what it was. If not, I just started over for nothing. Just started over for nothing. 71. 71. 19. 373. Okay. No, I had a phone call, Craig. My mom called me. That's what messed the live up. Yeah, I had a phone call. When somebody call you, it fuck your live up. Yeah, so my mom called, so that threw things off. That's why I dropped out. Yeah, that's exactly why I dropped off. So now I gotta get this other transmission and pull it apart and look at it. Yeah, I did answer. I had to. I wanted to make sure they was okay. I didn't want to miss the call. Yep. So when I answered it, it threw my live. So it's cool. No big deal. We back now. We back now. We are back now. Okay. Yeah, I noticed that, man. I noticed that. Not a lot of people really on like talking about. People probably they watching football and shit, man. Shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that though. Fuck it, you know. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just finishing up what I had to do here, which ain't a whole lot. Just basically seeing what my LSD options are, which I'm gonna have to stick with this differential because the bearing races are not going to accept the bigger one. So if the probe gearing configuration will work with this plate and all, I can just swap the plate. But damn, that's a 460. Man, I don't know. Oof. So that, yeah, that ring would be substantially bigger. Yeah, that ain't gonna work either. Man, I am not welding this thing up. You crazy as hell. What's wrong with you, man? You don't. That's one thing in front wheel drive you fucking don't do is weld up a differential. Don't ask me how I know that. Yeah, you don't weld up no diff in the front wheel drive. Oh no, 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 sir. Can't have that. Hell no. Trying to get my girl fucked up, man. trying to get Yasmin fucked up. And thinking, what happened? Well, Craig told me to do this. And then she gonna be on her way down to Florida, and I ain't gonna have nothing to do with it. Oh, yeah, so I'm gonna have to keep that. These are too tight. So hopefully the other set will work, but this is what I'm afraid of. I can get one of those. So Traction Concepts makes one of those fucking makes one of those LSD kits. So it basically you pull this pin out right here, slide this pin out, and then you take the Traction Concepts positive traction unit and you stick it in between the gears and it's spring loaded. So when you put it in, you put your pin back in, and then you pop. You take, and then you have to press it down. You have to compress. You have to compress the two plates together because it's spring loaded, and then you bolt. It has little set bolts. You put the bolts in there to hold them down so you can get it in there, and then you take the bolts loose, and then the springs they decompress and they put pressure against this gear and this gear for the axle. So these are the axle gears right here. So I may go that route. I'm not sure yet. You know, I haven't heard anybody talk bad about them, but I ain't never used them either. So I might just call up I might call Quaif and I might call M Factory and see if they can make something. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Like a track lock. You just, like I say, you just pull this center pin out, the diff in, and you put that unit in here, and it's got set screws that hold the springs and two plates compressed long enough for you to get it up in there. Then you put the plate, you put the two plates and everything right in here. Put this pin back in, take those set screws out, and the plate pushes up against this one, this gear, and that's supposed to give you positive. But I mean, that's the only real option I have right here to do that. But the thing about it is, I'm still gonna have spider gears, so uh, maybe. But I'm gonna talk to some of the I'm gonna talk to those other LSD companies first and see what they can do. Because this is an F series transmission, which means it takes a 24 spline axle. So it'd be nice if I could upgrade to a 26 at least for this car. But I'd have to see what they got. If they tell me they can do this differential housing and a 26 spline, I'm with it. I'll do that. I will do that. But that's the problem. One of her small spider gears right here broke, and it sent it through. Where is that thing at, man? Send it through this part of the case right here. Yeah, send it through that part of the case where that gear is at, so the speedo gear. That's where it popped the hole. So, yes, yes, yep. You got your gears there. Ugh. Yep. Yes. So that's my thing. I definitely gotta get the spider gears out of there. Which she was doing fine for all that time, you know what I'm saying? It's not like she does like John Force burnouts and she's not leaving, you know, really hard or nothing like that. So I mean, they'll probably, if I swap this in her transmission and put this new bell housing on there, it'll probably live, you know, probably for another 5 years because you know she ain't too terrible on it at the track. She don't leave that hard. So, but I'll figure something out. I'm gonna have to call them up, give them the transmission code and all that shit. Yep, give them the transmission code and all that good stuff. All right, so this little baby here is the one you gotta count, not that one. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know about that either, Craig, because that rear wheel drive stuff, the housing is bigger and it accepts a bigger spline. So I mean, you're not gonna be able to convert that. You're not gonna be able to convert that, my man. You're not gonna be able to convert. Nope, that's gonna be a pain in the butt to try to convert that for sure. It's gonna be a pain in the butt in the rear. That's gonna be a pain in the rear axle. I wish I could get this daggone gear up out of here because dang. Well, I'll find a way to get it out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so when you put the clutches in here, you know, all this has got to go back in a spot where it's, of course, got to clear. So if I pull these spider gears out and then try to put the clutches in there, I might not have enough room to put those clutches because those clutches they're built for a bigger housing. This housing's small, so I probably won't be able to get the clutches in it. Probably won't be able to get the clutches in it. No. 1, 2, 3. You got but 8 pins. Because to be honest with you, when I went to LSD and my transmission, the actual clutch housing for the differential was bigger, and I had to actually notch out my case for it to, you know, so it wouldn't hit the case. I had to notch out 3 spots because when I spun it, that thing was so big it hit 3 spots inside my case, and I had to notch them. Yeah, it was a little bit bigger than the spider gear housing. So those LSDs and stuff, they have, you know, they have bigger housings. Yeah, but what's the spline count on a 7.5 rear end? Because I'm going to show you something real quick, right? Okay, show you something. Oh, all right. So this is my old 26, right? I'll bring you over here in a minute. Okay. Yeah, see 28. See, this is only 24. All right. That's the 24. That's the 24 spline housing. That's the 26 spline housing. Look at the difference. See how much wider the 26, and that's only two more splines. See how much wider that housing is than that housing? Now I'm gonna go get my tape measure and measure them and let you see also that they're definitely different, in width, and if you look at them this way, this one is wider than this one. So that's 26 spline versus 24. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I doubt that would work. I doubt that will work. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Go get this tape measure real quick so I can measure. Oh, let me see. We want the funk. Put some of these tools away too, because I don't need this stuff no more. Bad boys, bad boys. Oh, it is. Trust me. Trust me. It's different. It's definitely different, for sure. Definitely different, my man. Glad I got to do this today. So now I really need to get that others transmission in here. Oh, hang on a second. The rest of the stuff away too. Close the drawer, baby. Oh, let me see something. That's probably why you rounded it like that. 72, 19. Yep, no. Oops, 71. Yep, exactly why they rounded it. Okay. All right, critters. All right, Craig. So look, you still here. Okay. So we're gonna measure. Let's measure 24 first, right? So 24 is the opening. I'm trying to do this and hold the phone. So that opening is like 2.5, right? All right. So that in this top space up here, from edge to edge, is about that's about an inch and a half. Yeah, that's about an inch and a half. All right, come over here. You come over here to this bad boy. And this thing is 2 3/4, give or take. And then the spacing up here is 1 3/4. So you won't be able to. you won't be able to fit, certain. I can't take a clutch set out of here and put it over here. You know what I'm saying? So that would be, it wouldn't work out. The differential housings are different size, stuff like that. See that one wide, big mouth. That's little. It's narrow and closer together. So you got about a quarter of an inch difference between the two, which is a lot, especially when you're talking about clearance. And that shit got to be tight as a tick's ass in a tar barrel. Do. Oh, pull him back down. I need to take him back over there where he belongs, because I don't need him. Yep, so that's what we got going on. So hopefully the probe, like this, that'd be nice. Or the Kia Rio has a bolt in the same spot. I have to look and see what that one is. All right, let me see. Oh God. See, Craig, I ain't messing with you. That's how you get yourself in trouble. Doing all the extra mess that you don't need to be doing. All that extra crap you don't need to be doing. See that? All that extra crap you don't need to be doing. I wish that dog would be quiet. Actually, let's set him up here. What is this? That water? Wow. Huh. All right. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Pick this stuff up. All right. Oh, caught my pants by accident. Craig, you crazy, man. You crazy, man. You crazy. Your name correct. You crazy. Oh. Shut up, dog. Shut your lips. Oh. Not cool at all. Defeating the purpose of what I'm trying to do here. That's all it would do for me. Might be cool to you. But then you defeating the purpose of what I'm trying to do here. You know what I mean, Bern? You know what I mean? just glad I ain't got to do a complete teardown to do this to her transmission. All I got to do is remove one clip and these bolts, and I can have this thing back in no time. Yeah, I am a chicken. You right. I'm not a chicken. You're a turkey. How about those apples? Chump, suck up, mother. Chump, suck up, mother. Damn, that dog will be quiet, boy. Dang. I'm gonna eat my apple real quick. My little apple. All right, that's done deal. So now I know what I gotta do to fix her shit. Man, see, that's bell housing. What's that? I don't know what in the world he just said. Nope, I'm not sacrificing none of them. I will not ruin the history of any of my shit. Anyway, yeah, so this bell housing I'm gonna put on her shit. This transmission actually was the original one that was in her car when she got it. But this thing was so far burnt, slam up, man, it was bad. So I'm just gonna use the bell housing off of this, and then the bell housing that is on her transmission now. If it's only got that one hole in the top, then I'm going to me and my buddy gonna make a piece, and we're just gonna weld it back up, weld it back closed, so it'll still be usable. Yeah, man, I'm not cutting up no Escort to do no crazy stuff. If I do any of that, it's gonna go all-wheel drive. I ain't doing rear-wheel drive. All-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive ain't got shit on all-wheel drive, homeboy. Yes, sir. Rear-wheel drive ain't got nothing on all-wheel drive. There he go again. That word chicken. You chicken. I'm not chicken. You're a turkey. Well, getting dog outside. That must mean it's gonna rain today. Yeah. Later, bro. I probably won't be on much longer anyway, cause this is done. So. I'm gonna have much to do after this. La 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 la. What's up, people? Just working on this transmission. This is a F48T front-wheel drive automatic transmission for a Ford Escort GT, Ford Escort LX, Mazda Protege. What else has this transmission? Ford Escort ZX2. Ford Escort SPI. Yep. I have to swap this bell housing with the one that's on my wife's. Hers has a nice little hole in it. So we have to fix that. So let's see. We're going to try to finish out the season this year, which I think we can. So. Yep. Nope. Not an F-16. It's a F-48T though. Wrong kind of F. Ooh. Yes. La la la. Yeah, wrong F. The wrong F. Yeah. F-16. That's a little out of my league. Yeah, that's a F-series transmission. Yes, sir. Yeah, we just verifying a few things. That's really it. Oh, excuse me. Man, that was a really good apple. That came off a pure apple tree. All right. I might let this run to about 5 o'clock and then hop off, because I got to get all this mess cleaned up. All right. Yeah. Got to get all this crap cleaned up. Daggone stink bugs are starting to get on my nerve. All right, man. Well, let's see. I guess we'll go ahead and put some of this crap away. Oh. Okay. There we go. Whatever we do, we gotta keep it 24 spline. Not a problem. We'll take that off now, because that ain't no good. Kinked. Will not be using that. Okay. All right. Well, that's pretty much going to conclude that. With that, pull. Get back. Do do do. Going on. Dogs, boy, it's crazy. I don't be knowing what be wrong with them. There's a reactor. You have to pretty much tap. That's pressed in. Got beat that out. Which we don't need to do that because if I'm using this bell housing, it already has it on there, so we're good. Bow. All right. Okay. We'll probably end up doing this. All right. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta go get something. I can take this and put it back in the cart. Oh. Roll these windows up, y'all. Like, getting ready to pour down cats and dogs. Pour down cats and dogs, y'all. There we go. Cool. Cool beans. Cool beans. Winter 1959. What are you asking me? What am I working on, or what am I fixing? Or I can't translate what you just asked. I don't know that language. I don't know what you're asking me. I have no idea what you're asking me. How's everybody doing, man? I pretty much just got finished working on this transmission. I'm just kind of going through, checking some things out. Oh, yeah. That's about all I'm doing. Oh, shoot. Almost dropped the daggone camera. Don't need that for sure. It got dark outside on me, y'all. When you look that way, you can see, well, see it's kind of gray sky now. It was sunny. They said something about rain, but I didn't know when. Looks like it's going to be coming this way. It's all good, though. Yeah, I'll probably be on for about another 10 minutes, and then I got this YouTube video I need to probably get started on about this transmission here. Oh, yeah. Do, 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 do. Oh, man. Oh, me. Oh, my. Oh, me. Oh, my, everybody. Just hoping that all that happened and didn't put no. Well, it couldn't have because it's all encased here. So I couldn't have done nothing here. Oh, yeah. How's everybody doing today, man? How's everyone? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hello, everybody. Hello. All right. That's what we got going on there. That's what we have going on, baby. Well, I remember to take them 2 gears with me. I'm on forgetting them. Watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Just a little transmission work, which my buddy Craig said he don't like doing. He don't like doing that. Yes, sir. Just a little transmission work. That's all. That's all we doing. Pretty much done what I need to do here. Got to just verify a few other things. I need to get another transmission and pull it apart and see what that looks like. Yep. So got to verify some other stuff, and I really wish I had the other transmission to compare parts, but now I'm glad this is a part so I can actually see what I can do now. What I have. Well, see what I can do and see what I have. The idea is try to make this transmission LSD, trying to make it spin 2 axles instead of 1, so I can apply power to both sides and not apply power to just one side. Yep. Oh man. All right, ladies and gents, we got 5 more minutes. I appreciate the people coming in here. If you were in the first live, I apologize. I got a phone call. My mom called me, and I answered the phone. So of course, it kicked my live when you answer the phone. So no big deal. We jumped back on, and got about right back to things. But yeah, so I got about 5 more minutes on, and like I said, I'm just mainly just I had to pull this transmission apart, look in here and verify a few things, and I was able to do that. So now I know what I need to do, what I can do, what I can't do. So now it's all a matter in making something work, and we're gonna see. We gonna see, baby. We are going to see for sure. Yep, we're gonna find out. So, man, if everybody could please like and subscribe and share, so our YouTube channel can grow. Remember, we don't have no YouTube channel without our audience, so it's awesome when you guys help out as far as liking, subscribing, sharing, stuff like that. It's it really helps out. So if y'all could kindly do that, that would be awesome. That would be great if you guys could do that for me. That would be really awesome. Really awesome. Ah, that's wild though. This thing has got two pinion gears pretty much. One pinion to spin the pinion, which spins. It's crazy. The transmission's only got 3 gears in it, and that's the differential. That's it. The man said, "Clean the shop." Yeah, man. This is the work area. This is where all the transmissions are, all the gears and differences over there, wire harness stuff over there, heater, and kind of your room to put everything. Now, coming here, it's a different story. Different story when you come in here. So that's my little working area back there. And I do clean it when there's not a project on the table. So when there's a project on the table, like this transmission here, then yeah, we won't have stuff everywhere. But at least I got floor. I can walk around where I need to go. So most of that stuff is up on tables anyway. So only thing that's really on the floor is some transmissions. So other than that, I actually do keep a clean shop, sir. Oh. I sure do. And plus, I rent this place from somebody too. So a lot of this other crap, like that's not my stuff. None of that belongs to me. None of that belongs to me. That stuff don't belong to me. The heater's mine. Some of the stuff on that table is not mine. That table over there, that stuff's mine. But like stuff hanging up is mine. There's stuff over here on the table. Some of that crap ain't mine. That table there, this door frame, like there's a lot of stuff in here that don't belong to me. So that's why it looks like that back here. Now, this was 100% my place. Yeah, I wouldn't have all this crap in here. It would look a whole lot better. And it's actually cleaner than you think. It just looks like it's a mess, but it's not. From where you're sitting at, it looks like it probably. All right. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna jump off, man. And I got some other stuff I gotta get done so I can go home and chill. Don't plan on being out all day today. So thanks everybody that came in, like, subscribe, shared. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me while I pulled apart this transmission. And I catch y'all on the next live, man. Catch y'all later, man. Peace out. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday. I'm not sure who's playing football this evening, but what teams are playing. But hope your teams win. I'm a Steelers fan, so if we're playing, I hope we do win. So, all right, guys. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.